don't take it as a simple city. It's going to have to be us. We were in land and all of us, when was having like to also complete. Who's in there? Children playing. How many of us remember the 5-year-old little girl got shot in this? Like 18, this happened in 16. Dudes just out there shooting. Everybody duck. The little man down the road, her and everybody get up. He pushing her to get up, and she don't get up. They go over and turn her over, and blood shoots straight up out of her. She done caught a straight bullet. So we thought them, man, that's not cool, man. They gonna be up here, man, let them take down the bottom and back of the hill. And the guys up there cleaned out a spot for where the children could be played, be safe. Yeah, they had problems up there. But see, it was a force that didn't want us to bring that Islam there. And so they created all kind of problems, all kind of fitness. So tough time out. That's how y'all feel. You know, we curtains, we gone, we rolled out. Soon we left in December. In January, it was back on. In a minute, they'll be calling us to come back because they always do. Wow. We're just talking in general. I have one more thing that I want to share with us. And this is very important. Okay. There's a couple of things that I want to share with us as the inheritors of the prophets. Sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Al-wala wal-bara. What you love and what you hate is a part of your iman system. I love for the sake of Allah and I hate for the sake of Allah. Like the brother Imam Naeem was saying, you have to be careful who you allow to be your friend. I'm going to share something with you. This happened to me when I was a youngster. And, you know, I was Muslim, but my Islam was, I was halfway in the street, I was halfway in the deen. You know, I'm a young guy, I'm not paying attention. I got an old raggedy piece of car, and it's holding up pretty good. But the power steering box went bad on it. That's what make it drive with the power steering. And you know that thing get to screaming. You know, you driving down the street, your car making all that noise. I seen a car just like mine parked on the highway one day. I said, man, I can get that. And something told me, nah, man, I'm bothering people's car. And I kept going. I drove past it about 3 times because they just stayed there. So one day I got my partner with me, a guy I grew up with. He said, man, they got a car just like yours, man. Hold up, I'm going to get that box for you. I said, nah, man, I ain't bothering that, man. I'm good. He said, nah, come on, I get it. We pulled over. As soon as he took it off, the police said, woo! Just that quick. I was on parole and everything. And the only thing that I saw in my mind was that penitentiary, that jail cell All of them crazy dudes down there, that rotten garbage food that I'm going to be forced to eat. Some crazy dude living in the cell with me that all said, that quick. And that's how quick it takes to get caught up. Weak ideas, bad thinking produce wrong actions. Wrong actions produce dumb results. Dumb going in the penitentiary. That's stupid. With everything that we have out here that's available to us, watch who you allow to be your friend. Accept good people into your life and push bad people far away from you. You know, guys come home and the first thing a dude do, he's give him a package. He say, here, man, get on your feet, man. Get yourself something. That's not your friend. That's a dude trying to put you back in jail. That's a dude trying to get you robbed or get you killed. If you leave the street for 90 days, the street then flip maybe twice, maybe 3 times. You don't know who the stick-up boys are. You don't know who the rats are out there. You don't know who is the actual police out there. You don't know what's going on out there in that street. And you're going to go right back out there on that corner like you missed the big stuff. It's not going to happen. Accept good friends. Accept Muslim friends. And see, I have to tell people a lot of times, especially young brothers in jail, because they think, man, I don't want to be no Muslim in jail because people going to think I'm weak. Man, you got to be thorough to be a Muslim. Man, you got to be thorough to stand up there like the Imam said and pray like that. Everybody looking at you crazy. You got to be thorough to do that. You got to be thorough to say, man, time out. I don't drink that garbage. Get that poison away from me. And you got to take a stand. Man, time out. You can't do that to him in front of me, man. That's thorough. A weak dude can't do that. A weak person is not going to do that. A weak person not going to wear this all day, every day like it's cold. I had one of my friends. He said, man, you wear that junk like you've been wearing it all your life. I said, it's in my genetic makeup, man. This is what my people wore. I'm just getting back to it. But it was already in me. You know, we have to be careful who we allow to be our friend. And Tarbiyah Islamiyah, you have to get you an Islamic education, man. You have to get you an Islamic education. You have to learn your Islam to navigate your way in the kuffar society that's out there. There's certain things that you can do that bring instant wrath to you. You want to be able to stay away from that. There's certain things you can do that can bring certain blessings straight to you. Those are the things that you want to do. You need amulet, knowledge of social behavior. How are you supposed to act? How are you supposed to go to the bathroom? How are you supposed to eat your food? You standing there eating with your left hand. People think you crazy. No, no. This is what we're going to need for the future. We're going to need classroom teachers. We're going to need counselors. We're going to need police, Muslim police to police our area. Because we're not going to be living with them Kafirs in the future. We're going to have Islamic public housing. We're going to have Muslim gardeners that's going to grow our food for us. You think we're going to have a Muslim enclave over here and then we're going to go to Safeway and Giant and buy our food? No. The people should be coming to us to get food because they're going to be tired of that poison that they keep buying in Safeway and Giant. And it's our responsibility to warn the people about that. Man, that meat is not red like that. That meat full of chemicals. We need to look at that. And we need to warn people about the things, the ill effects that's in practice in the society that we live in. It is our responsibility to point it out and to talk to them about it. We're going to have to be able to produce jobs for ourselves. They got a thing right now, my wife was telling me, that you can't even go on a job interview no more with dreadlocks in your hair. That's what they're trying to do. Who is that going to knock out the job market? How many young black brothers, they not even in the street, but they got dreads in their head because that's cool. I was listening to Dr. Amos Wilson. This is a speech that he gave a couple of years back. He said by 2030, the African American will not be included in the world economy at the rate that we're going right now. They are knocking us out of the world economy. Do you hear me? Meaning we're going to be permanently broke, beggars, thieves, crooks, robbers, or somewhere on the plantation. But that's not what Allah has for the Muslim. When we say, Hayya ala salah, Hayya ala falah, do you know what we calling people to? We saying, come to a higher spiritual life. Come to the salah. Come to a spiritual plane that you have never experienced before. Come to that. Then we say, Hayya ala falah. Come to success. Come to prosperity. Come to greater financial stability in this world and the next. So we're going to have to, why say you that which you do not? You're saying, Hayya ala falah. You answer it every time we call it. It's just as good as you saying it. But what are you doing to produce that in the lives of the human being? Umar, radiallahu anha, he saw two Muslims sitting in the masjid during the middle of the day. And he took a stick and beat them. Get out of here. This is the time of day that Allah is passing out rizq. And you laying up in here doing nothing. Get out of here. He made them go out there in the street. How many senior citizens own houses around here? This is how easy it is to get some money. How many senior citizens around here own houses that can't cut their own grass? They can't rake them leaves in that yard out there, and they give you a fine. Like my uncle, he got a $1,000 fine for out back out there on the other side of the fence. The other side of the fence, that's the home improvement company. That ain't on us. Alhamdulillah. They gave him a $1,000 fine for that backyard. I made him a proposition. I say, man, I clean it all up, man, if you take $1,000 off the rent. I take care. Man, you could do it, you here every day. I say, yeah, but I won't get paid. I'm not going to do it for free. Yeah, we family, but this business. Them senior citizens around here with all them leaves in the yard. All you needed was a rake and $10 to go buy some of them plastic trash bags, and you started. You clean that yard out for her, and you write her name down, and you do such a good job that she asks you, when you going to be able to come back, baby? When you want me to come back? Well, I'm going to need you to come back. What you do is you watch the yard, and you keep the yard tight, and I'm going to pay you every month. Come on, man, you got your own landscape business. When the summertime comes, you're going to cut the grass. When the wintertime comes, you're going to shovel the snow. Why we don't think like that? We 13, 14 years old. You can't go get no job on your own at that age. So you got to create your own job. I know that's what my father told me. He said, I remember one time, I did something super stupid, and I was wrong. But I said, I'm a man now. You can't beat me like that no more. He stopped. I was doing the summer. And he said, okay, you're a man now. He said, don't forget. Walking around like I got it going on. I said, Dad, it's time to go get school clothes. You gonna buy me some school clothes? He said, no, you a man now. I don't buy no man clothes. A man buys his own clothes. I said, well, how am I gonna get some clothes? He said, I don't know. You a man. And then he gave me the game. He said, see that lawnmower right there? Now you cut the grass in the yard, go talking people grass. I ain't asking for another dime after that. He taught me how to get my own. And that's what you got to do. You have no right to have your mother washing the dishes that you eat out of. You have no right to have your mother washing your clothes. You're a young man. That is your responsibility. Because you have to train yourself right now for the world that you're going to live in. I got brothers right now that pay me or would pay me to cook for them so they'll have something to eat because they can't cook. I got one, I call him right now. Man, Ali, what you got over there to eat? Because he can't cook. And mamas, y'all have to stop ruining your sons. You have to stop blocking their passage to manhood by constantly doing things for them that they need to learn how to do for themselves. Yeah, I'm tell your mother on you. Stop doing it for them. Make them do it for themselves. He want breakfast and Mom, you got breakfast? No, it's in the refrigerator. You go in there and learn how to make your own pancakes and waffles. You go in there and you learn how to cook your own grits. You want fried fish, you better learn how to do it because I'm not cooking it for you. Ask my sons, they'll tell you. Man, Pop was rough on us, man, but at least we know both of them boys can cook. I remember my Aunt Hattie showed me how to make one stitch, sewing my own clothes. She said, you think it's a joke. You keep tearing these clothes up. Come here. And she showed me I do it over and overloop and an overloop and run it through there and lock it, overloop, run it through there and lock it. And all my clothes is just like that. Because if I tear something, I'm going to sew it myself. Where I get that from? I read that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam fixed his own shoes and he sewed his own clothes. It might not look as good as her work, but it's the best that I can do. You got to get to take care and do for yourself. Yeah. You got to learn how to do for yourself, man. I be watching, it's a junkyard right down the street here. I got several old men that walk past with buckets of wire, cans. They take them cans, they step on them, mash them down, and they supplement their check every month with picking up cans that you loosely throw away. They take them right down the street here, right down there to the scrap iron yard and sell them to the iron yard. And they're pushing it on bicycles. They're pushing it on carts. Yeah. It's too much going on for us. Let me say it like this. It's too much money outside that door for us to be broke. It's just too much. I've been home since 2010. I did 27 years in the federal penitentiary. I came home 2010. I worked with this home improvement company for 1 year, and I haven't had a job since, and I ain't never been broke. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Not my way, but just practicing Islam and looking. When I seen that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam told a man to go get an axe, and he put a handle on it and go get you some money in the woods. There's no expiration date on that. Do something. Do something. That's my sons. They took man time out. I know you ain't got none of that in my house. Nah, Pop, I said, I know what I'm looking at. Now, if you go to jail, I ain't coming to see you. That's the end of that. Nah, Pop, it ain't like that. He went to jail, asked him, did I come see him? When he caught his case, he come, Daddy, I need some bond money, man. I need a lawyer. I said, well, all them toys you got to sell all of that before you qualify to ask me for a dime. Had to sell it all. Ford F-150, the Lexus, the tricked out Monte Carlo, the motorcycle, all that had to go. The big TV on the wall, all that had to go. Before he qualified to ask me for a dime. I'm not going to save you and you was out there living reckless. Daddy, I ain't got no milk for my son. That's your son. I didn't have nothing to do with that. That's my grandbaby. When you get tired of him, you can bring him over here and I'll keep him for 3 days and come get him. Yet you're not pawning him off on me. 3 days, come get him. But we have to live other than the reckless life that the kuffar have designed for us. And this is real. And the sad part about it, a lot of the guys that share this today, they're not here. And you know where I'm going to see them at? I'm going to see them in the prison house of Pharaoh. Because when we go over that jail, that's where I see a lot of the brothers at that I don't be seeing. Or even Luke Man, he tell you they come to us, man, where you been out, man? I've been over to jail, man. Wow. How is it over there? Man, it's horrible. Well, why you keep going back? I don't know. And I say, what that mean? Because I don't know what that means. Give me some words that I can draw a mental picture describing to me why you keep going back to the jail other than you stupid. Yeah. Give me a reason. Subhanallah wa alhamdulillah wa la ilaha illa ant astaghfirullah wa atubu ilayh. Any questions or comments? Yes.
I do community work.
Of course.
The age group that we targeting or trying to get is 14 to 24. But that's not happening. So my question is, it's maybe about, I would say, 10 to 15 young Muslims within the neighborhood. How can we, because every Wednesday.
I know, trust me, I'm dealing with it too.
So how can we actually, because today I rode through the day trying to look for like maybe one, two, just make them, come, not telling them we'll be going at, but I couldn't get them to come here.
Like I was at the store down there today and I say, man, we got the program down here today. Man, I'm coming. I swear I'm coming. Yeah. Like when they get off the bus right there in front of the jump and I know what time school out. So I'm sitting on the front porch with my coffee. You know what I mean? I'm just sitting. Hey, Assalamu alaikum, where you going, man? Come here. Man, Ali, I got to go over there. I'll be right back. Man, I'm going to make wudu. Come back out of the bathroom in here. Come on. You know what I mean? So what we have to do, and I know the question that you're asking is what I have done. They asked me, man, how old they got to be in your program, Ali? If he can say I got the P, he can be with me. The younger, the better. Because it is easier to build young children than it is real broken men. I don't want to wait till he go through all of that. No, I want to catch him right there. Soon as he can say, I got to go to the bathroom, pee. Okay, come on, let's go. Because I don't have time to be changing the diapers. I went through that with my sons and my daughters and that stuff. I just wasn't wanting for them diapers. That was a serious struggle with me. But I'm going after a younger generation. Like little Mansour and his I got a little squad over here in Kenilworth. I think Mansour might be they 5, 7, 8, 9. And the oldest one, Big Mike, he's 13, 14. But I've been with Big Mike ever since he was big as his little brothers. They grew up in our program. So I'm saying that, no, I'm not forgetting and pushing the older guys away, but I'm going after a younger crew. You know what I mean? I'm going after them. I'm going like Lil Mansour. He a little young dude, man, but he loved me and he listened. I can look at him and it's like, you know how you got that one aunt in your family and she could just look at you and you could be like, okay, I'm going to do right. She ain't even did nothing to you. I'm going to do right. I know I'm wrong, but I'm going to do right. You don't even want that look. And that's how he act. He tries to prevent me I'm going to put it on you. And he tried to prevent me from saying that to him because he wants to do right. And doing right by what I'm asking him to do, it's this right here. Pretty soon, he's going to be old enough to have little conversations with me where I'm going to talk to him about right and wrong. I'm going to talk to him about why he live across the street like he live. You know what I mean? And I'm going to show you what the public school system do to our children. We had a school over there at Masjid al-Islam. I used to teach Islamic studies. We shut the school down. We sent our first graders and our second graders, they went to a little public school around the corner up there on East Capitol across from Old Evans. They put the first graders, they put them in the second grade. The second graders, they put them in the third grade, and one of the second graders, they wanted to put her in the fourth grade, but because of her age, they didn't want her up there with those older children like that. And so I said, oh man, that's marvelous, man. That was a supreme good thing, right? Until we was at one of the little girls' meetings upstairs. They were, and we had, somebody got to put security on the spot, because see, when they have their meetings, okay, the brothers, y'all can't come in. The girls got the whole front of the building on lock. So a lot of time we come in through the back door, come downstairs, we pray, and then we leave. And then the one that they wanted to put into the fourth grade, she was explaining how bad they treated them when they went to that school, coming from an Islamic school, as advanced as they were, and the fact that they was Muslim. She said they treated them bad. And I'm like, how you know about being treated bad at that young age? Because you was just in the first grade. You left the first grade. You graduated to the first grade with us. And then when you got to them, before you was even in the first grade, they wanted to put you in the second grade. How you know about being mistreated like that? And then she explained it to them, to the sisters, how they actually treated them over there. And I was hurt, because I said, man, when I said it to myself, man, we cannot let these kids go in that GD Kufar school, because I know what they going to do. Right around the corner is the public housing area. 58 Southeast. Right across the street on the other side was another public housing area. 58th Street Northeast. Super Kufa all day long. Do you hear me? I got young girls over here across the street. They 13 and they getting ready to have a baby. That means she got pregnant when she was 12. The baby daddy the same age she is. Don't think no old man was with her. No, a young boy was with her. Right there across the street. She in our program right now getting ready to have a baby. All across the city. Weak ideas, wrong thinking. Something that somebody told you that was cool. That's not cool, man. And like the brother said, man, when you get married and you start having children, man, love your children. Love them. How many of y'all been fishing yet? Yeah, I'm talking about the youngins. How many of y'all put that worm on that hook yet? It's nothing like it. I'm talking about you put that worm on that hook and you throw that thing out there and you catch your personal fish and you bring him back in, and then we show you how to scrape him with the knife, all of the skins, what you call them things, man? The scales. We show you how to scrape the scales off him. We chop his head off and we gut him and clean him and we throw him in some little cornmeal, and we got a hole in the ground with some rocks around it with a Safeway cart. We done bust the Safeway card open, and we got some rocks there to put that thing on, and we got a frying pan and some grease, and you put your fish in that grease and you cook your own fish. It's nothing like you ever done in your life. That's the biggest fish anybody ever caught, and nobody cooked the fish that good. I don't care. The first one you cook, nobody cooked the fish as good as that, and you're never going to cook one good as that again. We got to start going fishing.
I love going fishing, man. When we going?
That's what I'm saying, though.
And let us know when you go. We
Yeah.
some brothers from Pittsburgh. We're going with you.
Yeah. See, this is what we got to do, because see, like this is how we grew up over here in this area. You know, they had horses. We didn't have no streets. I grew up in this neighborhood. No sidewalks, no streets. You come out your yard, you in the street, dirt. Mr. Bowling had horses, cows, pigs, chickens, and everything in his backyard. He had a cart with a horse pulling it, and he sold fresh vegetables every day out of his garden during the summertime. When I grew up, bears and wolves, we could not come outside at night because bears and wolves would come down the railroad track and eat out the trash cans. Yeah, right here in this neighborhood, right that railroad tracks right over there, they come from Billy Goat Mountain right over there, straight on down. I said bears and foxes and wolves live right down the street here. Across the Maryland line was country, all woods. Go right over there on Eastern Avenue. You know how you going like down there by Pepsi-Cola Company? None of that was there. It was all woods. All woods. The swamp was right over there. They call it Aquatic Gardens. That was a swamp. Water moccasins and everything was over there. Frogs, tadpoles. So when I grew up, the first thing they gave us was a Daisy BB pistol rifle. It shot pellets, little silver things that looked like a 22 bullet head. You learn how to shoot squirrels with that. Then after that, they gave you a 22 rifle. You learn how to shoot rabbits and squirrels. Then you got the little 410 shotgun. Now you going hunting. When you learn how to shoot the 410 with a deer slug in it, right? You could shoot little Bambi, because you couldn't shoot one of them big ones. Then they gave you a 16 gauge, because you couldn't handle a 12 gauge. We used to go hunting. We used to go hunting all the time. We would go fishing during the summer and we would go hunting during the winter. Catching deers and shooting deers and stuff, we grew up doing that. Shooting rabbits and stuff, we grew up doing that. Going fishing. And I asked the group of people one day, we was at a meeting over here by Congress Heights, and they were talking about, they were talking about how bad their children were, right? And I asked them a question. I said, okay, when was the last time you said the Lord's Prayer with your child at night before they went to bed? A lady said, oh my God. She knew what I was talking about, but she had never prayed with her children or her grandchildren. And you wonder why they crazy. You wonder why they crazy. They sitting right there in the house with you. You drinking a fifth of liquor, smoking, snorting, everything in front of them and think they not going to learn none of that. They don't have to go out the house to learn it. It's in the house with them. You think it's a joke? Go cross the street. I'm over there all the time. You'd be surprised how people are living over there. I'm talking about not only mama and daddy, but now it's grandma. Because grandma ain't nothing but, she a grandma and she ain't nothing but 40. You dig what I'm saying? Because she had the little baby when she was like 17 or 18. Now that baby got babies. And grandma on it. Grandpa on it. Father in jail. The mother, they don't know where she at. She went crazy and ran off. This is how some of these youngsters are growing up. So if you in the house with a mother and a father, you blessed. And if they Muslim, you triple blessed. Any more questions? Because we just talking now. We just having fun. We gonna pray, then we gonna go eat, and then we'll have part 2 later on this afternoon. But I made it clear that we was not going to cancel because of the weather. We sent it out. No, because they kept calling. Man, y'all gonna have a program. Y'all gonna have. I said, yeah, we gonna have a program. So we blasted it out. Bam. We had a program over here. If it's snow fire outside, we gonna be up in here in the masjid. Yes, sir.
First Sunday of every month. What time?
2 o'clock. That's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow. Just a short rundown of what we do out there. Every first Sunday, we're on Martin Luther King and Malcolm X Avenue from 2 o'clock to about 5. A hot meal, lightly worn clothes, lightly worn shoes, dry goods, canned goods, fresh fruit and vegetables when we can get it. The third Saturday of every month, we're rotating in each public housing area with the same program. Now we have added a diaper drive and baby food into the program because we're running into so many young girls that are pregnant or getting ready to have children or done already had a baby. So now we're doing diapers and baby food, bottles and all of that. Every Sunday night, we go out and deal with the homeless people. When we get these hygiene kits, you know, bar soap, lotion, toothpaste, toothbrush, washcloth. Sisters get special stuff in their bags to deal with their needs. That's on Thursday. Every Wednesday night, we have the halakha up here on up on Eli with Luke Mon in them, where we have just like this right here. We got a public housing unit up there where we go in and we invite the youngsters out. Sweet Tooths give us a meal for them every Wednesday. We had that same type of program on Wednesday night in Simple City. That's been in Terrace. And we had it on Thursday night in Woodland. On Fridays, we was just floating. Then it came up, the brothers in Bridges came up with the pop-up salat. During the summer months, ain't no telling where we just gonna pop up, bro. 20 of us pop up, throw out the prayer rugs and call the adhan, and all the youngsters from the neighborhood, they come and make the salat with us. Pop-up salat. I mean, I don't know how we got that idea, but it's been working. And they be coming, do you hear me? The youngsters, just 2 cars, we just pull up, throw the rugs out, call the adhan. Man, what's up with them, man? I'm going to pray, man. We invited them, they come and pray. Offer salat right there, and sometimes do a little talim right there on the corner. That's like we got the Man Up conference going on. Ongoing conference. But it's not held in a building. It's held in front of that liquor store over there. Because when I see them over there, man, time out, here come Ali, man. Hey, Assalamu alaikum, what's going on? Now I know I can't stay long because they got to get their sale on. They got to get their drink on. They got to get their smoke on. But you're going to get 10 minutes of this conference before I leave. And that's what we do. We got the Man Up conference where we go out there and we talking to them every day because our people are too sick to come to the masjid. We supposed to be in the masjid to study and learn and then take it in the free society. And that's what we do. So with that said, 100%, 70% of our work is done in the street. 30% of our work is done in this building, and 20% of that work in this building is sort of take in the street. Because that's what we are. We in the free society. In fact, Imam Abdul-Ali, he gave me a nickname. He said, "You the street Imam." Yeah, because that's what we do in the street. One. I'll be there almost at 1 o'clock all the time.
What's the address again?
Right there, Martin Luther King and Malcolm X Avenue, right on the intersection on the corner.
Southeast or something?
Yes, in Southeast. Yeah, if you want to pop it, if you want to address, put the Popeyes in for Martin Luther King and Malcolm X Avenue, and that'll give you an address in order to come up there. Because it's a Popeyes right across the street from it.
Yeah, I think I know.
And we definitely invite you to come out because there's always plenty of work. And I'm going to show you how Allah is. When we started out, somebody else was in charge of that program. That was their program. And by us constantly coming out, they just moved on out, and that's our program. And check this out. The people up there, they love us. You can't cuss one of us out up there. The people not going to time out. You got to get there. I'm talking, we had to tell, look, we here to save the people, not kill the people. Stop that. They don't know no better because them people up there be about to jump on somebody about messing with us coming up there with that stuff. They don't play that. Now, you got to get in line. Ain't no breaking no, she can't cut you up. I mean, they be making noise because they know the rules. And they respect us 100% because we respect them first and we let them know. I tell people all the time, man, I'm one of them. I'm just one that Allah bless, but I'm one of them. Don't count me with them right there. I belong over here with these people here. And that's how, and I'm telling you, and they love us. We having a ball out there. And then, just check this out. And I'm going to close with this. This Yama al-Qiyamah, and this is a little joke, right? This Yama al-Qiyamah, man, Ali, man, on his way into the fire, blazing. And then it say, hold time out. We got one thing we ain't put on the scale. Man, Ali and Luke Mom was up there with that Feed the Hood, and they gave that lady that can of beans, and that lady ate that can of beans, and she did something good with that energy, and we forgot to put that energy on the scale. and I slide into the Jannah blazing, but I make it up in there. You see what I'm saying? This is how we got to think about stuff, man. Because we trying to get up in there. And Lord knows, man, we do enough every day to block our way. But every time we get a chance to do something good, take advantage of it. Because a good deed wipes out a bad deed. And if you was perfect, you wouldn't be here no more. You earned your spot already. You still earning your spot. With that said, we hope you enjoyed the program. Inshallah, we're going to pray the Salat. It's in now, right? Yeah, it should be in. We'll pray Asa. And, yeah, good. We'll pray Asa. Then we'll go upstairs. We'll have a light meal. And then we'll just cool out for a minute. We definitely want to patronize the sister upstairs with the pocketbooks, the handbags, and the books. And, you know, we want to enjoy ourselves, you know, because, you know, I don't like to be miserable. And trust me, I did not give this talk like I normally give it because the sisters are here. Because, see, we be in here, and we talk about some of everything in here, and I believe in it. Talk back to me. This is not a Jumu'ah. Talk back. I want to hear what you got to say. So with that said, subhanallah wa alhamdulillah wa la ilaha illa ant, astaghfirullah wa atubu ilayh. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Allahumma ameen.